thanks for joining me. I'm so glad you could make it. Tonight's healing is going to be on our Golden Suns tool. Now, I picked Golden Suns because it's in keeping with my theme this month, which was on giving and receiving. And so the Golden Suns tool is really the closest tool you have to straight up giving to yourself. So I'm going to be breaking this down into a couple of different segments tonight. The first part, I'm going to be cleaning out the tool itself and just clearing whatever energies are affecting it. And I want to pay attention to cleaning out family energy, friends, and bosses, because you guys know I'm always bagging on bosses. And I think that energy should be looked at as far as like whether you feel like you can give yourself a gold sun when you're at work or even in your career space. So I'm also going to be cleaning out spaces that you can give yourself a gold sun in, and then also your ability to receive a gold sun. So by the end of this healing, you should be able to give yourself a very large, big, healthy gold sun. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started now. I'm going to set the energy with a prayer. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. All right. Well, now I was taking a little peek at this space right before we started. And the first thing I want to talk about is this level of pain that sits in the Golden Sun tool. And it really is a direct relationship to the pain that you experience in receiving things for yourself or giving to yourself. It's like a white lumpy energy, and it's got the color of like a neon white. And that's how I know it's pain, because it's got a weird kind of coloration to it. So that's where I'm starting. And part of what I was looking at that I'm going to talk to you about, because I can see it while I'm working, is how many agreements or healing agreements we have with other people to commiserate with them. And you know what? I am just as guilty as the next person of doing that. Like when I'm really tired, oh, woe is me, woe is me. I can't give to myself. That's basically what we're saying when we go into commiseration. And so I'm looking at how strong those healing agreements are that we hold with other people to stay in that picture of, oh, how tough life is. Life is so tough, we can't give to ourselves. So I'm working on that right now. Oh, good. This is another picture I want to clean out, that giving a golden sun to yourself takes effort. And it's not supposed to, but when foreign energy gets in that tool, it can translate as if there's effort in that tool. So I'm cleaning that space out. The effort in that tool is a very thick white energy, and some of that effort coincides with getting punished for giving to yourself. I'll just give you an example off the top of my head. Like if you're at work and you're replenishing yourself rather than giving to the company, you can have energy thrown at you, and that energy can be a punishment if you are seen to be not giving to the company. So I'm cleaning that out. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at family and how family energy impacts your Golden Suns tool. And right off the top, I'm going to say hello to the energy of moms, mothers, and where there's a lot of programming, um, not in everyone, but in some people where there's programming to give to the mom, sometimes at the expense of the person doing the giving. So I'm just clearing out any programming for that. And within that is some kind of some programming for some moms where they um, might like to keep their children. I hate to use this word, but a little dependent on them to feel needed, and that can interfere in that child's ability to give a gold sun to themselves. So I'm cleaning that out. And what's really beautiful in this space is as I clean that out, it also shows me all of the wonderful support coming from mothers to support that space of a child giving to themselves. So it goes both ways. And within looking at family energy, I'm starting to see like healing agreements about kind of like to keep the pecking order in place, like the hierarchy in the family. Who can have who can have energy or who can have being given to themselves and how much, cleaning that out. Boy, there's some really fierce energy coming out of there. It's a dark brown and it's a protection energy. So this is something for all of you to take a look at in your meditation space is how much does your family get in there and try to program your golden sun? I'm actually seeing quite a lot of energy, family energy. And I know I'm doing the healing for you tonight, but this is something you want to stay on top of. Okay, now I'm going to take a look at friends, the energy of your friends and how they impact your Golden Suns tool. This is a combination of a lot of different things going on. One of the first things I see is since you guys are healers, I see a lot of attention on your beautiful healing energy from friends and friends wanting a piece of that or just wanting to either have some of that or be able to enjoy it or match it. So I see a lot of attention on that. And then in some friendships, I see the energy of competition, and where some friends kind of resist the idea of another friend, quote, getting ahead of them, to whatever that picture is. It translates into having more or higher energy. And there's a lot of like thick red energy of competition coming out. It's interesting for me to watch this, because what I see is, like, on your timelines, there's, when you're younger, there's far less competition about between friends as far as being able to give to oneself or even give to each other. And then as we get older, that competition sneaks in there. Okay, good. I'm going to fill that space in with gold. And then the next space I want to take a look at is clearing the energy of bosses and any impact they have on your Golden Suns tool. There's a wide range of, obviously, personality types and energy coming from bosses in your Golden Suns tool. I'm working on the extreme end, bosses that would have a problem with you giving to yourself. And it's really serious energy that's coming out. Don't you dare think about giving to yourself when you're on the clock. And what a lot of bosses don't realize is that that's such a necessary step in being able to revitalize yourself to do a good job. Okay, I'm going to fill that space in. Okay. The next thing that I want to address in this healing is your ability to give yourself a gold sun. And the first one I want to take a look at is your ability to give yourself a gold sun when you're in a great space. So that's going to be kind of an easy one. Oh, no, it's not. Not when working with a bunch of healers, because what happens is when you're in a good space and you go to give to yourself, there's a trigger that happens that says, well, okay, but you have to give to just one more person. Like when blankety blank is taken care of, or this one other thing needs to be addressed, then you can give to yourself. But it's always one more thing, one more person. And that's a program that I'm working on clearing now. Boy, this is really thick programming. It's like a thick whitish gray. It's really at the heart of being able to choose whether or not you want to give yourself a gold sun or not. So give me a moment here. It's a little thick. The programming goes way back up the female lines of really hard work and effort. Yeah, that's really intense. Okay, I don't know if you've ever gone to old museums, or I should say museums that have old pictures of like pioneers and stuff, but they did not look like they were having a very good time. Like they did not look like they had the too much permission to bring in gold suns the way that we do now. And then I'm going to fill that in with gold. And then the next space is your ability to bring in a gold sun when you're down, when things are not going great. There's a lot of brown depression in this space. There are also some beings that try to keep you in a state of being down. And as I work on this, there's a lot of energy coming out of the body on a cellular level that coincides with that depression energy. Yeah, I notice even the babies in the sanctuary are releasing some depression from past lives. So that brown energy is coming out of everyone. Oh, and I guess I better mention this. There's actually a lot of energy on past life deaths in the Golden Sun tool as I'm working on it. And it has to do with the moment at which energy ceases to come to your body. So there's a obviously a pain point there I'm going to work on. And I'm working on clearing fear about that point. Who knew that you were going to get a healing on your death energy by getting a Golden Sun's healing? But that's what's going on right now. It actually clears up a lot of energy. That was a nice healing to clear up some past life energy. There's some yellow gold coming in right now. And another space that I wanted to just clean out is your ability to give yourself a Golden Sun when you're in need. Like when you really need one, are you able to give yourself one? And there's some black energy in this space that I want to clear out. So the black energy in this space really has to do with beings, because when you're in need of a gold sun, that's a lot of the energy that I see blocking you from being able to have that gold sun ultimately would be another being that you're not senior to. So right now I'm moving a lot of beings out. There's a beautiful peacock blue energy coming into this space of being able to call in a gold sun when you're in need. So that space is completely changing as the black is moved out. Okay. And then I wanted to give you a healing real quickly in a couple of spaces. Again, your ability to receive a gold sun. We were working on your ability to give yourself a gold sun. Now it's your ability to receive a gold sun in your money space. And why that's important is because you want to be able to replenish your money space and replenish it with your own energy. Because remember how important creating and destroying are to keep that dichotomy in balance. So you want to be able to receive a gold sun in this space. Well, I like what I see. This isn't as nearly as gummed up as I was afraid that it was going to be. There's actually some really beautiful apricot gold energy in this space before I even go to clear it. So yay, that's good. And the best part about this is there's a ton of enthusiasm to get a gold sun in your money space. Lots and lots of enthusiasm. So this is a very healthy space when I look at it. I'm going to fill that in with a big gold sun. And that space of being able to receive a sun in your money space looks like a great big giant sun-kissed orange right now. Okay, I'm going to move on to being able to receive a gold sun in your relationship space. And the predominant energy blocking you from receiving a gold sun in your relationship space is the vibration of jealousy. It's kind of a gray-green. There's also some black in there. Jealousy also is something that is generated by beings holding you in pain pictures. I'm clearing that out. The reason I'm quiet for so long is this is a very thick energy. It's a little slow moving, but it's almost gone. Okay, I'm going to fill that in with gold. You know, I'll tell you something, that jealousy is a very slow moving energy, and it's very possible that you might feel or sense the energy of jealousy in the next couple of days, because what I cleared is still going to be coming out for a couple of days. It's a very slow moving energy. So I'm just giving you a heads up. If you get a sense of jealousy in the next couple of days, try to remember it's from the healing and it's energy that's just coming out. It doesn't mean that you are being jealous. It's an energy coming out. Okay. The next space is your workspace. Can you receive a gold sun in your workspace? Well, it's like trying to squeeze a ball through a teeny tiny little crack is what it's like trying to give to yourself in your workspace. So I have some work to do here. Again, there's so much programming to just, once you're at work or let's say on the clock, to just give, 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 give with no consideration for giving back to oneself. And that is a very strong program. So I'm actually working on your ability to give yourself a gold sun with some nurturing energy in it. Okay. I'm filling in that space. And then what I'm also going to do is just start filling you in with gold suns now. All right. You can also visualize a great big giant gold sun above your head now. Bring it in through the top of your head. Let it fill up your whole body, your aura, and your grounding cord. And when you're all filled up, you can come on out of trance. Good job. Excellent job. Hey, I have an announcement coming up for this week. It is the Erasure event this Thursday night. I hope you'll join me and the Transmedium healers. They're going to be doing erasures for everybody, and we're going to actually be erasing out of different spaces. So we're going to be cleaning out the relationship space, the money space, with a technique called erasing, which is eliminating destroy energy and low-level beings. And that space is free and open to anyone that registers. So all you have to do is register. We've got announcements going out all week, so you can follow the button to the registration link. And I really do hope that you'll join me. It's a wonderful healing for everyone. You can invite your friends too. We just need to have them register so that we know all the names that are in the sanctuary that night, so that everybody gets the healing. So I hope you'll join me for that. We're all looking forward to it. And then my November announcement will be coming out on the 1st of November. So thank you for joining me tonight. I look forward to seeing you Thursday. Yay! I got my eyes on you. I'll see you all Thursday. Good night.